Hi children, welcome back in our online English classes. Dear students, I hope you all are fine and enjoying watching videos. Keep watching our videos regularly and study regularly. Students, we have started our lesson, our five senses. We learned that God has given us the five powers. Okay? And we learned in previous video about two organs or two senses, that is sight and hearing. We learn about how the eye works, how the organ is eye works. It allows us to see, and we learn about ear also, how ear allows us to listen different sounds. What is inside it? We have seen some parts, their names, their functions, how the auditory nerve send message to brain, and then we listen it, brain tells us what sound it is. Okay, so all these things we learned in previous video. Now let's learn about next organ. On next page you can open page number 135. Taste is the sense that allows us to recognize the thing we put it in our mouth. The sense organ that makes this possible is our tongue. We have numbers of taste buds on the back, tip and sides of our tongue. Each batch picks up one kind of taste. Nerves running from the buds to the brain tell us the taste of the food we are eating. So what thing we are learning here? So we have seen there are batches on the tongue. Back side, on the tip and to the both sides. Okay, you can see here the picture of this tongue. I will zoom it. You can see in your textbook also. See students here carefully. This is the figure of our tongue and these are batches. It is given here taste, bitter taste. This is the back side of our tongue. Okay, and this is tip. So here we can realize sweet taste or salty taste, and at these both sides, if anything is sour, we can taste it according to this diagram or this figure. Okay, so you can try to taste these things and just you can realize where this takes we can understand. Okay, you just taste some salt, put on your tongue. So definitely to know the taste of salt, we have batches on our tip of this tongue. Okay, now let's see next paragraph. So in this picture there are some edible things are kept. Okay, so you can see lemon, salt and all these things are there. Now what is given in this box? See it yourself. You have to do this. Okay, place some sugar. What is given here? Place some sugar, lemon juice, salt and vanilla essence on a plate. Make sure they do not mix. Using a clean paint brush, put a little of each substance on different parts of your tongue. This simple experiment will show you where your different taste buds are. Okay, so do this activity at your home in presence of your parents. Okay. Now, next paragraph. Smell is the sense that enables us to recognize the odor of scent of something. The sense organ that makes this possible is the nose. So we have another organ, that is nose, and it allows us to take smell, to know different smells. Okay, there are special cells at the top and back of the inside of the nose. So how can we identify these? We have cells inside our nose at the top and at the back side. Okay, these cells send messages to the brain, and then the brain tells us what that smell is. Okay, so suppose someone is making omelette in your neighborhood. So if you smell it, so you can identify someone is making omelette. Understood? Or any another food, any sweet item. So you can identify that by your smell only. Now, touch. So this was only about smell, about nose. So what we learn about nose? That nose have cells. Okay? They have cells in our nose, special cells at the top and back, and they allows us to smell and identify the smell. Now touch. Next organ is touch. Next, the sense is touch. Touch is the sense that tell us by feel what an object is. So we can feel an object by touching. If your eyes are closed, okay, if your eyes are closed and someone puts your hand in water, so you can identify it. Yes, this is water. At the same time, if someone put your hand on a ball, so you can identify, yes, this is a ball. Okay, so touch also allows us to identify things by touching it, by feeling it. Our skin has different nerve cells called receptors, and some parts of the body such as the tongue and the fingertips have more receptors than others. So as we have learned about cells in nose, so our skin also have receptors on it, and it is given here on the tips also we have more receptors. Okay, and these receptors are nerve cells only. They also give message to our brain. Okay, some parts of the body such as the tongue and the fingertips have more receptors than others, and these parts are more sensitive to touch than the others. So we have receptors inside our body also. It is these receptors that tell us if we are tired or hungry. So what is said here? We have receptors inside our body also, and it tells us that we are hungry or we are tired. So this is very important role are played by these receptors. Okay, now we can see here two boys. We can, what do they say? Let's read here. I am feeling tired. This boy is saying here, I am feeling hungry. Which sense is saying this to them? How can they identify this? By helping which sense? Yes, by skin only. They have receptors to their skin, and these receptors are inside their body, so that's why they can understand that he is feeling tired and this boy is feeling hungry. Okay, students, all the new words and highlighted words we have to highlight in your textbook. Learn their spellings. Remaining part we will continue in our next video.